ready for 5 more tips to help you stay on track with your health and fitness goals. Anyone? Anyone? Come on. All right, so in the last video, we talked about consistency and creating your own plan and your own calendar and making those realistic goals for both, for finding that support system, that accountability within a group of like-minded people, and then to record your progress from those before and after pictures and then your measurements every so often, to recording the food you eat. So we left off with food. We're going to start up with water. Drink your water is the next tip. It hydrates our bodies. We know this. Water is one of the best things we can drink, right? And it keeps our energy humming. It keeps everything hydrated inside so that machine inside, it's a well-oiled machine and it's running on all cylinders. So drink your water. Get a nice cup. Grab a water bottle, whatever it is, and have them with you at all times. I have this one sitting on my desk. I have another water bottle that is specifically for the car. I have a water bottle at work. I have other water bottles so that I am never without one and I can always grab one to go with me. So the next 2 tips do tie into each other, but they have some separate qualities to them. So the next one is to be patient with ourselves. We didn't gain the weight, we didn't develop these habits overnight, so we can't expect ourselves to undo the things we've done slow and steady for months and years that we've done them. We have to take that same approach of the slow and steady each day will get us to where we want to go, right? We don't want to set that expectation that we are going to have to skip our favorite foods or we're never going to miss a workout. We want to have that patience and understanding with ourselves that it's okay to not be 100% of the time. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Along these same lines, we want to really know ourselves. We know that there's one food item or items that we refuse to give up, right? Now, I'm your everything in moderation. I don't ask anyone to eliminate foods or say that certain foods are off limits unless there's a health concern. But I will say there should be limits on some foods, and I call them your troublesome foods, right? My troublesome food is ice cream. Sometimes it can be cashews because they're just so dang good. But you know those foods, like you just cannot get enough of it. You can sit there and eat, multiple plates, bags, containers, whatever. So you want to know those foods and possibly limit how many times a week you eat them and how much. So for me, the ice cream, a half a cup, that's not a serving. I'm sorry, it's just not. A half a cup is, that's like 2 bites. Really, come on. So I know that about myself. I know that about ice cream for myself. And so I don't eliminate it, but I do limit it in my week. And there are times I'll go weeks without it, but then that craving will hit. And I'll be like, you know what? I'm just in the mood for ice cream, so I'll have ice cream. And I know that about myself. I do plan it into my day so that maybe I can restrict it to a point, but it's still going to be part of my life, right? Next up, we want to learn if it's hunger or if it's boredom. So sometimes we eat things and it's really just to satisfy the mind. And, percentage of the time, that is boredom eating. Because the difference between the two, hunger is you will eat anything and everything you can get your hands on. It doesn't matter what it is, you're just hungry and you need it all. Whereas boredom is a specific craving. You need this specific food item. So when you're looking at boredom and you're identifying it's a craving, it's always good to take a step back, take 15, 20, 30 minutes, figure out what really is going on. Is it some emotion, mental roadblock, whatever it is that you're trying to work through, and you just don't want to work through it, so you want chocolate or you want cashews. There are times I crave cashews. It's no joke. So you kind of want to just really start to look at yourself and know yourself a little bit better for those things, right? The last tip I've got for you is to celebrate your success. You know, while the main goal is, could be weight loss, it could be inches, it could just be better eating habits, whatever that goal is, you don't want to judge your health by, say, the number on the scale. You want to take a look at your energy and your sleep quality and your mood and your self-esteem, and can you move without pain this week? Can you breathe easier? Those are all successes. That's all progress on this journey. It's not about the scale. It's not about the inches. Those things are nice, and that really is the end goal. We want to weigh less, be smaller, whatever that is, but we do have to really celebrate those things like, hey, you know what? I just walked the dog or played with the kids and my back isn't hurting. It's a matter of, you know, I did 2 push-ups last week and now I'm doing 5 or 8 or whatever that is. But recognize those small successes, because those small successes will keep you going. That'll keep that momentum going, and you'll get that slow and steady progress that it took to put it on. It's that same slow, steady that will help you get it off. So those are my tips. I'd love to hear what you've learned about yourself, or if you have comments, questions, post them below. If this was helpful for you, please share it. If you know your friends or family could find these tips useful, share both. I would love to have them, you know, learn more about themselves and learn different approaches to being healthier, having that healthier lifestyle that we're all looking for. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys soon.